was released by Rhode Island authorities despite being charged with multiple child sex crimes. An illegal alien shot an ICE officer in the face in New York, a situation I know you know well. And an illegal alien recently was recaptured by ICE after a left-wing judge let him go after he stood accused of decapitating an American and corrupting her body for months. These are just a few examples, Mr. Homan. Just because Democrats are supportive of lawlessness and violence against American citizens doesn't mean the rest of us have to go along. Law-abiding citizens, we do have rights in this country, do we not?
Yes, you do, and I want your viewers to understand this. Despite what the media is saying, the false narrative that ICE is out arresting non-criminals, and we're not prioritizing public safety threats, I look at the numbers every morning. Every morning, the first thing I do is look at data. There's over 20 pages of data every day. So I looked at this morning, 70% of everybody we arrest is a criminal, a public safety threat. The other 30% could be national security threats who don't have criminal histories, gang members that don't have criminal histories, final orders, those people who had due process at great taxpayer expense, a federal judge has ordered them deported. It's ICE's job to locate them and deport them. That is your job through statute. So I want your viewers to understand we are prioritizing the worst first. We are prioritizing national security threats and public safety threats. And because of that, I look at the numbers. Every week, we're removing thousands of criminal aliens from this country. Thousands. And I think you're going to see a big difference in the inner cities. Now President Trump doubling down on what he's doing now. I think you're going to see a drastic reduction in crime in these cities. And that percentage done by criminal aliens, hopefully we'll get that down to zero. But this is our focus, and this is what we're going to continue to do.
Well, God bless you, sir, for it, because a lot of innocent Americans are thanking you for it. You know, this week the trial brought by California Governor Gavin Newsom against President Trump for deploying the National Guard got underway. Remember how this all began? Leftists were actually literally attacking ICE agents to protect criminal illegal aliens and keep them here. Newsom is fighting for their rights, I guess, in California to break federal law. If Newsom prevails, what can you do to protect the innocent who would remain victims in California, victims of Democrats?
Newsom will not prevail. Governor Newsom's not going to stop President Trump and the men and women of ICE and the men and women of the Border Patrol from doing their job. Again, he can say what he wants, do what he wants, until he crosses that line. Bottom line is Governor Newsom should be thanking ICE agents for taking thousands of public safety threats off the streets of California. He's the governor of that state. His number one responsibility is the safety and security of his communities. So he should be shoulder to shoulder with us on this. And as far as all the rhetoric he's pushing out there, go to the ICE website. Look at the data and what ICE is doing. Look at the number of public safety threats we've taken out of California. President Trump rescued California. I was there when it all started. We were serving criminal warrants on tax evasion, money laundering, cartel activity. And all of a sudden, the news came out, ICE is doing immigration raids in the Garment District. We were serving criminal warrants as a part of an overarching criminal investigation. And this is what came out of it. I was there the first couple of days. It was out of control. ICE agents were in danger. The facilities were being attacked. The aliens we had in custody, the facilities were in danger. President Trump made the right decision to send a National Guard, and he saved Los Angeles.
You know, the last question I have for you, Mr. Homan, I know it's not necessarily in your wheelhouse other than the fact that you're in government. We just learned that Senator Adam Schiff authorized the leak of classified information in an effort to smear President Trump. That's the allegation. There are those suggesting that nothing should be done to Mr. Schiff if those allegations prove true. However, if you were to leak classified information, Mr. Homan, do you think that you would get away with it, sir?
No, I'd be in prison. Bottom line is the last 4